Next game now coming up. It's Anonymo taking Coalesce inside of this 1-1 matchup. And it is going to be a nice game. So it's going to be a nice game for sure because both of these teams are playing very well so far. It has been Coalesce who has been 2-0 losing versus Bad News Eagles. That isn't bad because they are the first team who went to that 3-0 bracket and they were only losing 16-14, 16-14. On the other hand, we have Anonymo, which have won their first match and then lost their game versus For the Win, which is now also facing off versus Devin Coalesce in that 2-0 bracket. So both of these teams coming from a higher part of the tournament and now playing in their 1-1 against each other. Vetoes are ready, I heard, and that means that we are going to jump right into those. It's going to be Anonymo banning themselves their first game, and that's going to be Dust 2 banned. The first map is actually already out. And then Coalesce banning their first map, which is going to be Nuke, one of the stronger maps from Anonymo in their pool. So it is fair to say they pick that. Fair to say, or they ban it, so they get it out of there. Anonymo picking Ancient, which is pretty interesting. Didn't know they were feeling that confident on Ancient, but you know what? Let's just go for it. Mirage getting picked by Coalesce, which yesterday versus Bad News Eagles, they were playing very well on, so I don't have to say anything about that. And then Coalesce last ban, either Vertigo or Inferno out, and Coalesce is going to ban Vertigo, which leaves us with the final match, the final map, and that is going to be Inferno. Would we go to a third map, we would see an Inferno going in. Oh, never mind. Vertigo is the decider. I thought I saw it being different, but that's then my apologize. Okay, it is Inferno. I get hurt. It's the wrong mate, but it doesn't matter. We know it's Inferno as the final map, and that's all that matters. We are going to be going into the match very shortly, I assume. I think the game from Masonics and No Namers International is still ongoing. Checking that for a moment. Yes, it is. Masonics is in front in the third map, so that's going to be the decider for that game, and that's going to decide what of those teams is going to be going into that 2-1 part of the tournament and which of the team is going to go 1 and 2. Same can be said about here, so that means one of the two teams is going to be getting themselves that 2 wins, 1 losses part of the Swiss stage. The other one is going to face elimination tomorrow and has to win 2 games in a row in order to get themselves still to the playoffs, where both these teams obviously want to head. I don't know what team is really favoring right now. The only thing I know is that we are going to see Ancient coming up next. And Ancient, I'm not 100% sure if we saw that match being played. No, we didn't see it versus Bad News Eagles and Coalesce. But we saw Coalesce fragging out pretty well on Mirage versus Bad News Eagles, which is usually one of their best maps. So I'm honestly looking forward towards seeing what they can do on Mirage. And I'm actually checking if Coalesce has been winning on Ancient or anything. No, they haven't. So they haven't been playing on Ancient. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do on that map. And knowing that they don't ban it, they certainly must know how to play it, because otherwise you are going to be in a huge disadvantage, and you don't want that, of course, to happen. On the other hand, Anonymo hasn't been playing Ancient either inside of this tournament. We know that they have been playing it quite a bit in their ECA Advanced season, or at least I know that, because I have been seeing them play quite a bit. But we are going to see if they are going to make it work this time, when they haven't played it so far in this season. So we're going to see what this game is definitely going to bring us, because we are going to be going into the game right now. And there we go. We are going to be starting off with Ancient right now. And Coalesce on their CT side, they chose that one. And it's no roster moves or anything. It's Mana, Thomas, Jaquinho, Robin, and Soso. And on the other side, we have Anonymo, which is pretty much a Polish tech of all the higher players who couldn't find themselves a home together. And now they're trying it with Anonymo. Pretty much the Polish scene has been swept out so much. After, of course, like VP and stuff crashed, like Illuminar, getting pretty much a whole new revamp. And Innocent will be taken down there early on. It's the B side, which looks to be taken over. Mana still waiting here with his dual Bredas. Which comes in, the bomb will be planted. Mana's gonna be swinging, the dual Bredas coming in play. Finds the first, Robin gonna frag out for a second. And this is Veggie now left alone in the 1v4. The bomb getting sticked. Robin has a kid to work with, and Coalesce is going to be able to secure themselves their first round. That's going to be first round on the board for them. We are going to see what they can do in this game, because it certainly has been a streak for both of these teams. Really has been hard for these two teams to get themselves high in the tournament. We saw Coalesce. I mean, they were faced off against one of the strongest teams, when Anonymo has been facing off versus one of the strongest teams too. For the win is also, I mean, it's such a great team, such a big experience, and a new team still, but they have already won a lot of events, and the jump is not being hit, and Anonymo is making a lot of steps there on the A side. Innocent gonna be jumping out on the B side, making some move right there. Will still be the 5v5 there. We are gonna see with Soso with the FAMAS here. We'll spot out the first one. Is he gonna spot out more? Thomas still posted up. It's Veggie heads up for the first. Thomas lined up. Will get himself some damage, but that's all he has. 4v4 now. Taken. And now it's actually man advantage for Coalesce. All going a bit fast with Anonymo finding another one. And Coalesce should just take this round. It's not going to be too big of an issue, you should say. Anonymo getting himself a second. Really, the guy you got to watch out for on the side of Coalesce. A guy who has so much talent. We know he has been recruited for Fnatic. Fnatic didn't work. And now he is on Coalesce. Has given himself a new home. Let's see if they're going to be able to get themselves further into the tournament. They weren't able to win versus Bad News Eagles, but Anonymo played well both games, played well all season. All series, I should say. Now Anonymo has themselves 5 AKs to work with. Taking the B side. Or at least trying to take some control for the Anonymo players. They're waiting also pretty close, and the molly comes in. Maybe a flashbang as well, but the smoke is thrown close. Oscar is not going to try to run through. That's, of course, a big gamble to go through that doorway. You don't know if it's either on the left or the right. And it's really hard to know where that specific player is. 1 minute left on the clock. Coalesce is playing it slow. Not going to try to overmove. They're going to try to overextend in any way. That's also what they should do. They shouldn't do it. Shouldn't go for any aggressive peaks, because Anonymo has to do it. Anonymo has to go for something like that. There comes the smoke. Smoke thrown on long, and maybe an execute comes in. No one pushing out from cave. Innocent will be flashed out. He's going to be cool on blind. That is going to fall. Robin will be traded out. Anonymo still from long is waiting inside the smoke for him to walk out. The gap is shown. Flash comes in. Anonymo walking through. Still has to find a lot on the side. Oscar is still there, who takes him out. Now the 2v3 is there. Mana in the 1v2. Mana. He has himself a kid to work with. Doesn't have himself a smoke to cover it up. He will have to go for the peak, but Tutson is ready, waiting for Mana to make a move. In the first round on the board for Anonymo. They are getting themselves on the board. That's a great start for them. Great first round to pick up. You gotta start some way. Now Anonymo. Certainly they're on the board. They are ready to make it work. They are ready to get the victory, and now Coalesce seems to be walking down this B ramp with Anonymo. A lot of players moving towards mid, a lot of players moving towards A. But Anonymo is still curious about potential A stack. Mana is going to be rotating off, and that's, I think, when Anonymo knows that there is not an A stack in, there is a B stack. The site is taken over. Bomb going to be planted. That should be the round won by Anonymo. Kiyu still gonna get a kill there with the P2K. That man is so incredibly insane with the P2K in pistol rounds, but you see, he can also do it against full AK armor buys. The 2v4 now. Then you're gonna take him out. Leaving Soso in the 1v4. P250 in his hand. Waiting around the corner. The peek comes in from Demo. Or the peek comes in for Soso, and Demo gonna take him out. That's what I was meant to say. And round is won by Anonymo. 2-2 now. Score tied up. And Jankio gonna have himself that AWP to work with. Anonymo. He's gonna still have themselves that 5 AK buy. Slowly but surely gonna try to crave some money. Trying to earn it. Uncertain what they shoot. The peak comes in. It will be Demo getting himself that trade on Mana, leaving the 4v4 rotation from Jankio is in. He's going to try to hold on to that B side if they would go for it. Or is Jankio actually playing on A? He is playing on A. I realize that now. He's actually watching for the A long push. And with 1 minute left on the clock, Anonymo is looking to make a move soon. Because the time slowly ticking. There's going to be only one smoke they have, so A is going to be tough, but B will be tough as well. They know they can get in B with their raw aim. Smoke deployed on long. Robin posted up close. Will he be peaked? We said it. Time slowly running out. 2 players pushing out from this long. Touching. Maybe trying to entering out. And he gets the headshot. The fray comes in. The frag comes in from Soso. Say he peeks out. Is trying to swing, but he's going to be taken out by Veggie. Side taken over. Bomb getting planted. Now the retake will have to come in for the Coalesce side, but I think they're going to pull the plug. Going to be moving out. And Anonymo should have this third round in the back. Bomb slowly ticking away. And it will be the third round on the board for Anonymo. And we see that one of the players has left for the Coalesce side. So I think that's going to be a pause coming in. A technical one. Is it? Time slowly ticking. There comes the tech pass. And I've also seen what it is. It's Robin. Not Robin, but the player from Coalesce who has left. I'm not 100% sure who it is. And it is going to be internet issues. So probably loss, someone said. So we are going to see a technical pass coming in. And Anonymo is now in the lead on this T side of Ancient. It is their map pick, but they are starting off great. That's what we like to see. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, Anonymo, they are looking pretty solid so far, losing 2 rounds in a row in the beginning, but now they are back and they have themselves a full buy to work with, slowly but surely getting their economy rolling. And Tutson on the AWP is actually pretty interesting, considering I thought Oscaris was the AWP player, but Tutson getting it now. Maybe he's the one who plays up on T side of Ancient, or they've made a roster move with Oscaris moving towards that rifle. I mean, it doesn't matter him going for the rifle, but it's just a thing to keep in mind. The match is gonna get unpaused soon, I assume, because he's almost back in the server. We are all the birds on Ancient. That's where Ancient is pretty known for all the birds that are on the map. A lot of sounds that are made. There comes Mana back. He is now in the server, and that means that the tech pass is going to be raised very soon. And that we're going to see if he doesn't have his loss anymore. And there we go. There we have it. AWP on each side, but it will be Coalesce who has the worst buy around it. They will have pistols. 3 people will have pistols, and it's Thomas who has the M4 still. The privilege of getting that gun, which he has saved in the last round, of course. But Anonymo, they could take a bigger lead now. That's the thing that would be nice for them, of course. Getting that early lead on their own map pick and on the T side. Because then their CT side is still ahead of them. And knowing that Ancient is a bit more CT sided, we all always think that if we take a huge lead on the T side, the CT side should be easier to pick up. And very well work out. Oscar is going to be finding their first kill. That's the op taken over. The op dealt with. Robin still with the CZ pretty close, but a Tutson who takes him down. Posted up for Temple 2. There's not going to be the kill coming through. Thomas will take Veggie out, and that's going to be the only player who really had any chances still in the round. The M4 is secured now by Soso, but in a 1v4. Doesn't have a kid to work with. Bomb getting planted. Chances really starting to narrow. He is probably just going to be taken down very soon. The bomb slowly ticking away. You see the timer on the top of the screen just slowly sinking. And Soso, he is going to be walking in the AK. In the crosshair placement of Innocence. And that will be 4th on the board for the Anonymo Esports side. An op for the Anonymo players now, and it will be Coalesce who has 5 M4s around it. 5 M4s to work with in this round. The nades come through, the peek comes in, but Tutson barely missing. Hitting the second one will be taking the kill, taking the entry for the Anonymo players. For now, Tutson, a pretty good addition to the AWP, and Oscaris with the AK can frag out too. He's gaming, able to take it, and the side could be taken over. Janquinho is walking down, but it's Tutson who's ready. Janquinho, oh my goodness, he actually gets the headshot. If he pushes further, he spots out the bomb just laying in front of him. Innocent still from long. Robin, he knows that Innocent is still there or something. At least watching for the CT cross. Veggie jumping up. There will be 1 minute left on the clock. As now it's Innocent who makes a move. Pushing in, the peek comes in from Robin. Now it's Veggie in a 1v2. He frags out 1. 48 points of health remaining, and he is going to swing on the cave, but it's Robin who's ready. takes the round, and that's 3 on the board. Coalesce not going to go down without a fight. They are going to be back on track, winning themselves a round, and now a pause coming in for them, getting things sorted. And up on the side from Anonymo. Rest from Coalesce will be onto M4s. Galil or an AK, an MP9, and a FAMAS. Smoke comes in, and we are gonna see what Anonymo can bring us in this round. The nade comes in, Mana dragging out, pushing out. We'll find one. The trade come in. The Soso who makes sure that the scores stay tight, or at least the numbers inside of this round are gonna be tight. Still trying to peek out. Will kill the AWP player. That's going to be B-side, still held down, not taken under control by Anonymo just yet. And the 2 and 2 now taken. Innocent running for his life, picking up the bomb, and Thomas is going to stay on the A side because the steps were hurt to Kobe for a back play. And so he might be stacking. He's not going to stack with Thomas on that A side because, I mean, that would have also been a bit so stupid. But he has 38 points of health only remaining. So what is there really to do for him then? Try his luck on the B side. He's waiting for that long push or from that CT aggression. The molly comes in, Veggie. Gonna be peeking out. The bomb will be planted. With 30 seconds left on the clock, the bomb is gonna go down, and the site will have to be retaken. The bomb slowly ticking away, and Coalesce is pushing in. They still have a kit on Thomas to work with. Also is down to 38 points of health. The bomb slowly getting sticked. Oh no, Thomas! He gets the defuse! What in the world has just happened? How on earth has Coalesce just made this one work? What is that? I mean, that's just, yeah. I think we're just gonna continue, you know? We're gonna continue with the next round. This didn't happen. I have no clue what just happened, but, I mean, it's good to have a kid in a round like that, I think. Still a bit, yeah. Okay. We're gonna continue with Coalesce. They tie up the game, so I mean they make it work. Maybe they're gonna be able to take down more. Maybe they're gonna be able to get themselves into the lead. But it's A side who is taken slowly. Thomas just getting himself timing there. Veggie from Donut. Thomas will be taken down. Side taken over. Coalesce gonna have to go for the retake. That's going to be most likely 5 rounds on the board because Coalesce is pulling the plug. They're not going to go for a retake. They're not going to have a kit or anything to work with. So that is round 1 by Anonymo. Innocent going to be walking in. Oh, imagine if he moved a one more millimeter. Might have gotten that kill, but because of that, him swinging back costed him his life. And it's going to be Anonymo now on 5. They take the lead. They are now on 5. And it's Coalesce who is left to go and save and to go for a buy. That is not really that great. They have an AK, okay. They have two M4A1Ss, okay, but they will also have some other guns you would rather not want to see versus a full buy with an AWP as well for Anonymo. Hudson gonna be AWPing. It's Innocent who is moving into that B side. He's spotting out the player and it's going to be flicked. It's going to be peeked by Soso, who takes him out. Here's the 5v4 in the favor of Coalesce. Actually, Coalesce isn't looking that bad on Ancient. Ancient, we know that is not a map they are really favoring. They are keeping things right. They are not going to go down without fighting at least. And it's their man advantage now, so they could actually type the game right here. They could actually make it work and then hopefully get themselves something more. He's waiting, he's peeking out. Veggie is ready. Gonna peek him out. And that is the score, or the numbers at least tied up. Thomas is walking in from behind. Will spot out the T, cross him, but Veggie spotted him too. Looks like Anonymo want to move their way into that B side. It's gonna be A side taken over. Oscar's waiting still with his AK. He's trying to kill Sossol, takes him out, and side and round secured. Anonymo will be on 6. They are gonna move their way closer and closer towards that T-win. A T-win on Ancient would be devastating for Coalesce. If Anonymo would be able to take themselves to like 10 or 11, then this is going to be a hard one, I gotta say, for Coalesce to pull off. Let's go through the push on mid as well. Mid control taken by Anonymo now. Hudson gonna be getting himself that entry. There's another player to find from Cave. Ooh, Keo is actually gonna walk in. The AWP is pushing in as well with the bomb on his back. Keo with one, the break comes in. Still a player to find, and Veggie actually gets it. He's entering into the A side. Bomb still not in his hands, but the side is taken over. Anonymo take the side. The retake will have to come in. As Mana has the AK, but he doesn't have any armor to work with. Things are not looking that great for the Coalesce side. Still a kill can be found, but Oscar is good with the AK. He doesn't need an AWP for that. That's going to be 7. That is there for the Anonymo side. The pass comes in for Team Coalesce, because this round is going to be very, very, very important. I cannot say it more than just one time, than just 3 times very. But this game, or this round, is going to be really depending. If Anonymo gets it, they're going to get themselves that lead for sure. And there would have to be an AK or an armor and deagle buy coming up next. And knowing that there is that coming, Anonymo should be able to take themselves more than just 9. And looking at the money from Anonymo, it's looking solid. They don't have to be worried about them getting reset. At least not if they lose 1 round. Maybe if they lose a second, okay. But not if they lose 1 round. So they can't afford to lose 1. Of course, they don't want that to happen, because if they win this round, they're going to be in such a good position. Keo drags out, picks up the first, is trying to fall back, but the kill comes in from Demo. 4v4 taken. Mana walking out of the smoke. Oscar is close. Ooh, Mana playing with fire here behind the smoke. He's going to jump. It's going to make some sound, but it's Tutson who gets the kill through the smoke there. Oh my goodness, what a pickup from Tutson coming in there. And he picks up another one. Tutson I'm still not sure it was him or Oscarus all along, but it's definitely Tutson not being too far off the place that Oscarus did. The peek comes in from Thomas, but he is going to fall. It's only Robin left. He has control over the bomb. Okay. But what are you going to do with it? What is it going to be? The flash comes in. There is a player moving in from behind. Robin, he has to be careful about that too. That's why he's trying to make a move. He's trying to peek one guy down. Now, there's Oscar pushing in from behind. Oh no, Robin! He actually gets it. Beautiful 1v3. And Anonymo is not playing together at all. Why are they not waiting for that player coming in from T-spawn? That's not how you do it. But it is good job for Robin, we gotta say. Final bullet, probably on that CT player. He didn't have any bullets left in the clip, and he wins the round. And Anonymo is gonna go for a pass there for sure. And I don't, again, this game is, I mean, Coalesce getting the rounds, but I mean, this is a round that Robin should have never won. Never in his entire world should he have won that round. There's no way. But he takes it. And we go further and further towards that tie-up. But the thing is Coalesce going to take it? Are they going to be strong on their T side too? We are going to see. They won't have too much guns to work with this time. Oscarus, is he going to pick up an AK or is that an AWP? I'm not sure. AK, 5 AKs for the Anonymo side. And now we're going to see if Coalesce can build off of this. They win one. Are they going to be able to get themselves more? At least an 11-4 half is not possible anymore for Anonymo. But Coalesce, it's still their map and they still have their T side ahead of us. I'm interested in seeing what they can do on it. Veggie, who frags down the first player. Thomas is going to be dead, and the rotations will have to come in from Coalesce, and that's going to be what is favoring Anonymo in this one. The rotations from Coalesce having to come in. 2 players only on the B side. Maybe a rotation from Anonymo can come in. And if they catch the player pushing, if they catch Mana, who is able to get himself very close. There comes the Molotov. Mana is full blind, but he's still going to be able to find it. Also will be smoking his way out, and that's going to be the 4v4 secured. Oscar is there with a beautiful shot through the smoke, through the wall, I should say. Mana down to 12 HP. Oscarus is going to find the second one inside. Could be taken over. That bomb is moving in. Tutson has it on his back. Robin is waiting with 30 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to spray for the bomb denial. Bomb going to be planted, but it isn't getting planted on the wrong side of the pillar. Chiquinho still fragging out from CT, but it will be 8 on the board. Anonymo has made sure they win this half. Now the question is, are they going to win it big, or is it going to be a small win? Are they going to be able to get themselves 8, or is 10 still possible? Coalesce is able to take some rounds back, but in the end, it's Anonymo who has the game under control. They keep the lead every single time. That's in the end what matters. You can do whatever you want. But in the end, rounds are the thing that matter. And I mean, rounds are the things that matter. If Coalesce is able to take themselves rounds, you still gotta think about the fact that Anonymo keeps themselves in the lead, and you need to be in the lead in order to take it. If you're not in the lead, you're not gonna be able to win. You can come back multiple times, but if you're not gonna come back and then go beyond, and then the other team takes it back again, takes themselves back into the lead, then you're never gonna be able to win yourself the game. Coalesce waiting. Thomas behind the pillar with the CZ. Gonna find himself once, also helping him out. But the B side is lost. B side taken over by Coalesce, by Anonymo. bomb yet to be planted. It's dropped on the side. Bomb is going to be planted, or is it? Robin going to frag him out. Bomb getting downed. And it's only Tutson now left in a 1v3 because Coalesce actually makes it work. It's only Tutson left. He's baiting with Robin there, or it's Mana. I'm not 100% sure. It's Mana actually. Who he's baiting with. He has 2 bullets in his clip. There's a player walking in close. And Robin is actually going to be able to get it. Coalesce, take it back. And in what way? Looked like Anonymo had everything. But then Robin with a beautiful frag, and he was able to add up for a second too, or it was Janquinho. Janquinho with the AWP, also fragging down a crucial player, and then things are going to go downhill very fast. Anonymo could actually be able to take themselves 9, but it's Coalesce who has the momentum now. Has the momentum inside of this game. Are they going to be able to sustain it? We're going to see it in this round. Veggie is moving in. Smoke used on the A side. And Veggie is going to walk out. With Robin still posted up. He is ready. He's ready for a peek. There comes a flashbang. The peek from Oscaris is great. The boost comes in. And then you know that you are not going to live very shortly if Oscaris gets boosted like that. It's a shot like that. That's just absolutely crazy. Thomas walking in. Oh, Janquinho is going to spot the... Oh, he's going to spot the butt. He misses the shot. Thomas gets it. Bomb getting planted. Bomb is down. They have 3 kids to work with. So time slowly running out. But it's not going to run in the essence soon. Or at least not very soon. They will have to move in though. Mana going to find himself 1. But it is Anonymo who takes the advantage still. Is going to keep it. And it's only Soso now left. The double up not working out. 9 on the board. Anonymo. They take the half. 9-6. And it is pretty well executed so far from Anonymo. They could have had a bigger lead, but in the end, Coalesce was able to take it back multiple times. They weren't able to convert it into a lead, but they were able to convert it into at least some tying up. And that's going to be 9-6. We're going to go into a small break, and then we will be back with the second half starting soon. Hello everyone, we are back with the second half starting up, and it will be Anonymo taking the lead, and they are now going to be on their CT side of Ancient, and we all know what that means. Ancient is a very CT-sided map, so Anonymo, they are very well in the lead right now, but I mean, Coalesce, they still have to be fighting, and they are still going to be fighting, so maybe with a pistol round, maybe with some interesting rounds, maybe with some lucky rounds coming in, you never know. And then Ancient could be turned into a T-sided map. We don't know. And after that map, we would go towards Mirage, which is the pick from Coalesce. And we're going to see what they can find on that map. We also see that Masonics has been able to win themselves the game versus No Namers International. And that means that they will be going into that 2-1 part of the bracket. And No Namers International is going to be going 1-2. So we're going to see what this game is still going to bring us, because Coalesce now on their T side, Anonymo on the CT side. And Coalesce is playing for a fast peek now. Mana going to be trying to find it. Ooh, and the kills are going away from Anonymo. Some away somewhat. Kills are not found by Coalesce. Now Robin finds himself 1, but it's already 2 kills going away from Anonymo. Ace side is taken over though. That's what matters. The bomb will be planted and a retake will have to come in. Robin still pushing in from behind, and if they go fast, they know there are only 2 players to find. They will have to be looking out for the back in a few moments, because Robin is also on the lurk. He's also pushing in. Jaquinho playing with fire on that close box. Robin is now pushing in. He will be spotted. And the kills are actually going away from Coalesce. It's only Jaquinho and Robin now left. They know where Robin is, and that is Donut. The bomb isn't really planted for him, and Robin, he will have to push in. He's going to be tapped down, and the bomb is going to be defused. The round is won by Anonymo. They take themselves double digits. It's going to be close. It will be the round 1. And in the end, it's double digits where Anonymo is on right now. Ten to 6 now in the favor of Anonymo, and they will be fighting off against a full buy, or at least like a buy whatever you can buy for Coalesce, because they don't have a lot of util. They will go for the guns instead, trying to fight it, because I mean they've got the bomb plant, so then you're usually gonna force. That's how it works. The peek comes in from Oscarus, and Veggie still waiting behind the corner. Robin finds the first kill. Veggie gonna be taking that frag, and it's gonna be the straight round found. The straight frag in, and now Coalesce seems to be moving their way towards that B side. Soso has no head armor to work with. He's gonna be rocking that AK without any. He doesn't need head armor. Head armor is pretty overrated. Now the push comes in for Coalesce. They're moving into the A side with Demo falling back. He's going to be repositioning himself. And it seems like Anonymo want to play that A side pretty much retake. That's what it looks right now. Or the looks, that's what it is. Because they're staying 2 players in that speedway position. Now the peek comes in from Robin. We'll find the second kill. Now the B side should be taken over. Demo going to be finding himself 2 frags. And now it's only Soso left. Will be planting the bomb. The retake will have to come in. Bomb slowly ticking away, and it's Sosu who finds 1. 17 points of health remaining, and he actually peeks in for more, and he actually gets it. Head armor is overrated. Coalesce could take themselves 7. They're not going to go down without fighting back. Now, this is the start of something. This is the start of maybe something, you know. Soso was there left to 17 HP with the balls on the man. She just peek for this angle and pre-fire it a bit. Killing Tutson. 7 rounds is what Coalesce is on right now. And Anonymo is going to be on Armored Eagle now. 5 Armored Eagles for them. Peek from Tutson is in. Thomas gonna take Tutson down. Great way to start it off. Innocent will get the headshot on Jaquinho. The 4v4 is now what's left. Side taking over. But there's still Oscars and Innocent fighting with the Deagles back. And it is a 2v4 what's left. Robin down to 62. And Mana will be able to get 1 tap through something. Through the smoke. Through whatever with the Deagle. In the body, in the chest, whatever. It's all his death. Smoke will be thrown and a retake opportunity is in, but the bomb is slowly ticking away. Time running in the essence. As Mana is on 32 points of health. The peek comes in, the spray on top of the bomb. It's Mana who is baiting. He'll be shut down and the bomb now gets defused. Innocent. Oh no, he's actually going to be defusing. Does he have enough time? I don't know if there is, but Robin is going to take him down. It was way too close for comfort. But that's what it always been in this game so far for Coalesce. They take close rounds. You gotta take those. Anonymo now gonna be on an eco. That could mean Coalesce taking 9. Potentially getting themselves more out of it. They will be. Like if they lose every single time with so less players alive, like non-surviving, they're gonna keep having to afford like Mach 10s and AKs. That's what they are going to keep having to do. So let's see if they're going to be able to build up something. P comes in from Robin. He's going to be able to take Touchdown down there. That's first kill going his way. A few more players to find. Robin trying to frag out. Thomas pushing in from behind. He will actually be able to find two. Sossop adding up for more. And that's going to be the Mach 10s farming a lot of money. And that's going to be great. Only one player dead. A lot of money taken. And Coalesce, they can get themselves this comeback in. And it would be nice seeing them actually been able to do it. Three AKs and two Mach 10s for the Coalesce side. Veggie, he's gonna try to walk in. Will be falling back though. Janquinho still waiting. Behind the box. Trying to wait for a peek from Coalesce. The smoke will be deployed. The execute from Coalesce coming in. And now we're gonna see what they can find. Some damage through the wall done. Leaving two players from Anonymo to 50 HP. The boost on top of the box comes in, and now the flashbang used. The push comes in. Oscar is going to be full wide, will be taken down, and Coalesce, beautiful execution. And they are going to be taking double digits, I think, because, I mean, Anonymo, are they going to go for this retake? They are probably not. A 2v5. And double digits now secured. Coalesce take a few rounds in a row. They take 4 now. 4 in a row, 1. And looking at it like that, they only need 6 more. In order to take the win, in order to take the first map. That would be knowing that it's an Anonymous pick and knowing that Coalesce hasn't really been playing that much Ancient. That must feel good. Bomb gonna blow. Coalesce is gonna be on double digits, joining Anonymo on the same score. Maybe Coalesce is gonna be able to get themselves beyond for the first time inside of this game, because they've always been able to get themselves they've always been able to get themselves like back, but they're not over it. Can they get themselves over the score of Anonymo this time? Can they get themselves to 11? Make it a very competitive map. Man, I'm gonna hear a few players walking in. It will be thrown, but no damage taken for the Anonymo players. Walkout on the A side now comes through. Molly's used. Execution in. Demo down to 17 points of health, as seems like Coalesce has taken the side. Mana finding one, trying to find a second. It is going to be a 5v4 in the favor of Coalesce, which is left. Thomas going to get himself 2, and which leaves Coalesce. They're finally going to take themselves the lead. They're going to get themselves a 1-round lead. That will mean Anonymo having to go for the comeback now. They are going to be going for the full buy next one for sure. That's also going to mean something. This could be the turning point. Could be Coalesce actually moving it from now on, getting themselves the streak more up and rolling, because they are feeling it. They have the momentum. No. Maybe they're going to go for a pass now. Maybe killing the momentum a bit for Coalesce. Veggie is going to be buying that scout. I don't know if that one was intentional, but Demo will be getting it. Or no, they just leave it. That's fine. Scout is not a thing to be worried about, but it is some money actually down the drain. Now Coalesce, they're on Storm. Can they get themselves more? It's always speaking about Anonymo. Can they get themselves more? But now it's Coalesce actually having the lead. So it's Coalesce's chance to do it. But Janquinho will fall by the AWP from Tutson. Kills comes in, nade will be thrown, but it is Coalesce still in the man disadvantage of that kill from Tutson coming in, and it is actually a roster move inside of Anonymo. Or like, not a roster move, a roll move coming in, and the kills will be coming through Anonymo. Out of nowhere, they're back. Out of nowhere. They almost get themselves this flawless round, and it is a flawless round coming through. And that's how fast it can go. That's how fast a thing can be turned around. It's Jarquillo now going for that AWP. And score is going to be tied up. 11-11. And any of the teams can still take it. All the matches I've casted today have been close. 2 matches 16-14 on the 777 game. So this game getting close as well is not a surprise for me. The teams are just really head-to-head against each other now. That's what you see. I already expected from this game that it was going to be a close one. Same, obviously, for that 777 game versus a different team. I already lost my mind about that. I already completely forgot that. Against Las Vegas, there we go. Well, the first team to get themselves out. It's Sosu is gonna fall. Well, Sosu is gonna stay. Veggie's gonna fall. My commentating is getting back. We are going to get ourselves back, but it's Coalesce who takes the round, or at least takes the plant. The defuse is not going to come in on the retake, I should say. Demo is staying here on T-spawn, has spotted Thomas crossing, and it's Coalesce who takes the lead yet again. Beautiful execution yet again. Coalesce knowing that they can go beyond Coalesce. Makes me a bit worried for the Anonymo side. An up on Tutson. We are going to see some highlights still coming in. Thomas here with a beautiful entry to open it up. And then round was already won after Robin getting that second kill. Basic stuff that Coalesce are doing, but it is working out, and that's what matters. Things just gotta work out, then everything is fine. 5v5, still some early damage taken by the nades from Anonymo, and it's Veggie who gets himself taken down. First kill found. Tutson is gonna miss, and that side taken over. Only Oscar is the only player who can still do something about it. This gonna get himself 2 frags from out of the reach from the terrorist. And somehow Coalesce is gonna fall. Somehow Coalesce lets this one slip. It's only Janquinho and Sossel now left. We have seen some insane plays from Janquinho coming in, but in Unison, pushing through the smoke is certainly something they didn't expect. And Oscar is playing behind that smoke wall. I don't know how the gun barrel wasn't showing, but apparently he was just watching inside of the wall. And it will be 12-12 on the board. Anonymo. They are tying up the game yet again. And after that first 2 kills, this is a round you should never give away. But the players from Coalesce are lining up for that kill from Oscar to come through. Then you are going to leave yourself in the tie yet again. A lot of mid-util throw now for the CTs. They're trying to take some control. Anonymo is trying to get it. And they are able to secure it. No mid-control taking board by Coalesce, so no fighting coming in. But that's always the play. Like, okay, you can take it, but you gotta waste a lot of util for it. And then, like, when Coalesce wasn't even fighting for it, or like, okay, you can have mid, we are gonna keep our util. Tutson will find the first kill on Sossel. there's going to be some rotations coming through from the Coalesce side. Moving over towards mid. With Oscar most likely going to get himself challenged. The push comes through. But the 5v4 in the favor of Anonymo is in. Demo, he's ready. The peak on Oscar's contact is going to try to find the trade, and he will find the trade on Mana. But Innocent, he's going for an aggressive peak as well, swinging out for the second. He could actually go for a third, but it's Demo who helps him out with 2 frags. Anonymo on 13, 3 more rounds needed in order to get themselves this victory on Ancient. That would mean that we would go towards Mirage. Coalesce now going to be on a shit buy. Not going to be in a good buy. That's all I know. Kinyo is going to be falling. The up from Tutson posted up. First kill going his way. Second kill also found Tutson. He's just posted up on one single angle multiple times. He keeps getting frags. Oh my goodness, Veggie just tapping away. 1-2 found, and now it's Demo from the A side finding Soso. Okay, now we're going to see what Coalesce can do. They have 5 AKs to work with. Probably going to move out of the A side. Smoke comes in. Demo will have to hold on to the side. He's going to pull out the molly at the wrong time with Thomas. Taking him out. 5v4 is secured. Robin going to find the second one. Coalesce take the side. A retake will have to come in. And Anonymo already dead before the round really started. Lots of money in the bank for the Anonymo side, but still. Mana on the lurk. He's trying to find himself, cut himself off like at least one gun so he can take some money with him. Veggie, he's AFK, putting out the knife, and Coalesce, they're actually gonna fall a bit. The rotations or the retake is not gonna come in, but Coalesce take themselves 13, and in quick fashion the 2 guys were dead, but a retake opportunity wasn't there. 13 now for the Coalesce side. We might actually still see some overtime or something coming in, because Coalesce need 3 rounds in a row. That's the only thing they do. The only thing they do need. Yeah, it has been working out some fast plays for them. It has really been the thing that keeps them into it. Some fast plays towards the side of the map. The spray comes through. Oscar is going to do quite a bit of damage. That nade is going to be bouncing up. Almost finishing off Jaquinho, but the nade didn't quite come through. Which is pretty unfortunate. Thomas still holding the extremities from the A side. Flash come through, and there's 4 players moving towards the A side. Coalesce is going to be moving with the 5th as well. Mana going to get himself the first kill. Innocent trying to stay alive, but as Oscar is going to fall, side taken over. Retake will have to come in right. Innocent, the only player left, who still has to find himself something. The cross won't come in. The smoke is deployed. Innocent going to be spraying him down. Will get a kill, but the bomb will go down. retake will have to come in, and Anonymo, they have quite a bit of util remaining. The frags are the thing that matters in the end. It's Sossel hiding here from Cave. It's going to be a second player joining him. Smoke deployed on Cave. The bomb will be tapped. The diffuser is going to be killed. Demo is going to be running through. Will get the second kill as well, leaving Robin in the 1v2. They know that he has to be on long. Molly will come in. Robin, he has to swing. He's going to get some damage, but will there be enough time? Will Anonymo get it? Tutson going to be defusing. The time is enough. Anonymo, take map point. 15 on the board. And it's Coalesce has to go for the final round. They have to win 2 rounds in a row in order to secure overtime. It was just a perfectly executed side take by Robin. Or, I mean, the peak coming in from Demo there was crucial. The jump from Sossel not working out. It was really unfortunate, but the pass comes in for the Coalesce players. They will have to frag out this time. They won't have the better buy. But let's see if Anonymo is going to be taking it right here, or if we are going to see a comeback opportunity for Coalesce coming in. Are we going to see some rounds still won by Coalesce, or is it going to be GG? Is it going to be round 1 or map 1 won by Anonymo? Mana waiting behind the smoke. The nade comes through. It seems like Coalesce want to pull their way in a mid default, a mid execute. They have taken some mid control. It isn't going to be too huge. Could be Coalesce taking the round and potentially still getting themselves a comeback in, but they will have to frag out. It will have to happen now. They cannot do it another round. They will have to do it now, but it's Tutson who gets the collateral. There's not a way to finish off the game. Oscar is waiting close. Junkiyo takes him out. Tutson will be flashing. In 3v4 now. Flash is used. Tutson gonna be taking him down. Junkiyo waiting. Sosso is on the lurk as well. Deagle not converting. And it is a 1v3 now. Kyo versus the world. And it's gonna be Anonymo taking it. They take the round. They take the map. It's 16-13. And now Mirage is coming ahead of us. 1 map already won by Anonymo. Let's see if they can take the map pick of Coalesce when they are going to be starting on the city side. We are going to be back after a break, and then we'll be back with Mirage.
Walk into the room, I see this damn flash. Cameras out getting on me. Flash, fly as I play on a runway. I'ma be a big star one day. Flash, can't afford to lose focus. Flash, step on stage and all the girls go flash. Straight to the hole like I'm MJ. And I'm on point like a switch. Flash, walk into the room, I see this damn flash. Cameras out getting on me. Flash, fly as I play on a runway. I'ma be a big star one day. Flash, can't afford to lose focus. Flash, step on stage and all the girls go flash. Straight to the hole like I'm MJ. And I'm on point like a switch. Straight to the hole like I'm MJ. And I'm on point like a switch. Flash, walk into the room, I see this damn flash. Cameras out getting on me. Flash, fly as I play on a runway. I'ma be a big star one day. Flash, can't afford to lose focus. Flash, step on stage and all the girls go flash. Straight to the hole like I'm MJ. And I'm on point like a switch. Flash, walk into the room, I see this damn flash. Flash, walk into the room, I see this damn flash. Flash, walk into the room, I see this damn flash. Cameras out getting on me. Flash, fly as I play on a runway. I'ma be a big star one day. Flash, can't afford to lose focus. Flash, step on stage and all the girls go flash. Straight to the hole like I'm MJ. And I'm on point like a switch. Flash, 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 flash,
body state of mind. Dancing with somebody under cherry skies. Body state of mind, body state of mind. Dancing with somebody. Body state of mind, body state of mind. Dancing with somebody under cherry skies. Body state of mind, body state of mind. Dancing with somebody. Dancing with under cherry skies, under cherry skies. Dancing with under cherry skies, under cherry skies, under cherry skies. Dancing with under cherry skies, under cherry skies. Dancing with under cherry skies, under cherry skies, under cherry skies. State of mind, body state of mind. Dancing with somebody under cherry skies. Body state of mind, body state of mind. Dancing with somebody. Dancing with under cherry skies, under cherry skies. Dancing with under cherry skies, under cherry skies, under cherry skies. Dancing with under cherry skies, under cherry skies. Dancing
Hello everyone, welcome back. The break has been finished, and we are going to be going on with the second map here on this series between Anonymo and Coalesce. As I've said multiple times on the B screen right now, we have For the Win taking on Dabbing Koalas, and that will be for a playoff spot already. So this match is only for the 1-1 bracket, so we're going to see what team is going to move their way closer towards the playoffs, and the other one is going to be closer towards elimination, of course. So yeah, Anonymo was able to pick up the first map, 16 to 13. Now the map pick from Coalesce is going to come up next, and that will be Mirage. So we're going to see what Coalesce can do on their map, if they can make sure they get themselves that third map, or if Anonymo can actually take it. I'm not really sure if Anonymo is that great on Mirage. They've lost versus Izuba, at least, on Mirage, and Coalesce has, of course, lost also versus Bad News Eagles on them. But Bad News Eagles is, of course, a really strong team, and losing against them on Mirage is definitely not a shame. They are, they're Mirage players all along. That's their main pick, and yeah, every time you face them on Mirage, you're gonna have to think twice before you are gonna be saying that it is an easy win or something like that. Mirage will be up now, and we are gonna see what is gonna happen. Because Coalesce on their CT side, or it's Coalesce on their T side, of course. Switching it up would be appreciated. And we hear some good lucks and funs in the chat, I assume. But it is Anonymo on the CT side, Coalesce on the T side. But it will be fixed in a few moments, because now the push comes in. It's Goskarish who's going to try to find himself first contact. Goskar is going to find it. The kills come in, and it's Coalesce being in the front. Right now, the bomb getting planted by Coalesce, but it's Dudson who takes it away. It's Robin in the 1v3, now waiting from the backside, and it's Anonymo who has secured themselves the first round. Got fixed when the final kill came through. So we all saw what happened and what didn't. The round is won, and Anonymo are 1-0 in the lead. And I mean, it's not their map pick. It is the map pick from Coalesce, but I think Mirage is a map that basically everyone knows. It's not going to be a map you are not going to know, but it's mainly like Mirage. If a team is not really is really great on Mirage, you want to ban it, you know? You want to get it out, not play against them on that map. But I mean, on the side from Anonymo, they have been picking it as well quite a bit, so they know how to do it, they know what is up. But against some teams, you would rather want to ban Mirage. Same obviously goes for a team like Bad News Eagles. When you're facing off against them, you don't want to play on Mirage, because you know they are going to be favorites on that. But it's 2-0 now for Anonymo, and it's on the map pick from Coalesce, so it's a good start on their CT sides of this game. I don't know if we're gonna see a one-sided game in this day, because it's all been very close ones. Twice 16-14 for me, and one time 16-13. So we cannot say that that's a big of a difference. Clearly isn't. Nate comes in, and Thomas, he will be taken down. Kills going away from Anonymo now, which also has moved his way inside of this window area. All the kills found for Anonymo. No kill going away from Coalesce just yet. Leaving Mana and Gianquino in the 1v2 and the 2v5. Stepping out is Gianquino. He is going to find one, but back down to 56 HP as well. So he will be quite low. Demo, he's waiting for an pixel to show up for it to shoot on. He knows there has to be someone heading towards B, but he doesn't know when and where he's gonna peek. 50 seconds remaining. Mana, he's waiting with the bomb. Waiting inside of the apartments. But Demo, he's also still waiting. Crouching, peeking, whatever you can say. Gianquino gets taken down. Now it's time for Mana to move, and it's Demo who actually gets taken down. He had such a nice position. He had the knowledge, but it will be Mana who gets the bomb plant. That's going to be a lot of money secured for the Coalesce side. The defuse coming in. Veggie will have to walk back for a moment, but it will be Anonymo, who has themselves the third round lead in the early stages of this Mirage, and that must feel very nice.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
3-0 for the Anonymo side now. With Coalesce having themselves not so great of a buy, maybe this is going to be Anonymo fragging out. Maybe this is going to be Anonymo walking out big time. And they will have to. The map pick from Coalesce. They will have to. The push comes in, the flash is used, the molly comes in as well. But it's also who gets stuck for a moment. It will be thrown. B push comes in. Soso going to be finding himself. Is dead. One getting mollied out. Kill comes through. This is actually Coalesce getting fragged down quite a bit. Anonymo left in the 5v2. 5v1 is found. No one falling from Anonymo. Only one player. I was so convincingly saying no one died for Anonymo. But still, one guy was gonna die. And it is 4-0. Coalesce trying to rush B. But it is just all falling a bit short. And it's 4 rounds. That is in the favor of Anonymo now. They're taking the early lead. They're taking the early advantage. Kiyo going for the glass cannon. And there's actually, yeah. I mean, I can keep saying what I just said every single time, but it's Tatsuru is the AWP now, so it's not anymore. Oscaris. Oh my god, what a kill from Oscaris! Didn't even show up, and his head was already blown away from Junkiyo. Of course, he didn't have any armor to work with, but then still, that kill is just absolutely insane. Veggie is going to be waiting for the push from Underpass. Is dropping out. And it is Anonymo who has the man advantage and the 5-4-0 lead. I was going to say 5-0, but round isn't still won. So he's peeking on the spot where Veggie was a few seconds ago. It seems like Coalesce want to take the mid again. The smoke is slowly fading. Instant going to be peeking out. We'll find one. The peek comes in for him for a second. But it will be Mana taking him down. Still chances there. For the Coalesce side. Veggie is going to be holding on. The bomb will be taken down in the op as well. Coalesce falling apart. Oscar is betting gamer chair. I agree with you, man. If you have a better gaming chair, then everything is going to work. It's only Mana left in the 1v4, and he has nothing else to work with than 22 points of health. So one bullet in his chest with any weapon, not with any weapon, not with any pistol, but at least with any rifle will take him out. The question is only, is Anonymo going to be trying to push him down, or are they going to be staying where they are?
Counter-terrorists win.
Round 1 by Anonymo. They will be securing 5 rounds. And that's 5 rounds won in a row now. At what point does Coalesce get themselves around? And at what point does Coalesce accept that they are down 5-0? For now, it's Anonymo also playing very well. They know what is up. They know how to play the game. Let's see if there's going to be anything holding them back. The P comes in here on middle. It will be Coalesce having the hero AK and a couple of pistols around it. My English is falling short, but we're going to be continuing going. There comes the boost, and first jump missing, second jump will hit. That's a good accomplishment, but there comes the A side push. Anonymo knows that Coalesce want to try to move towards the A side. But Tutson, he's posted up. We'll find one. That's a kill through the box. Tutson posted up for another one. Peeking him out. Getting the second. Not getting the third. Oscar is still waiting. Yup, can be picked up here by Janquillo, but will they expect another player to be in the ramp smoke? I don't think they will. Oscar. He has such a nice angle now. Yup, from Janquillo is going to be posted up. He's watching for the Palace position, but the bait is coming in. The kill is not found. 3v3 retake now having to come in. Janquillo doesn't have any armor to work with. Demo still coming in as well. The peek is in. Janquillo full blind still gets the kill. Janquillo now in the 1v2. This man is insane with his AWP, but he doesn't have any armor. This time we'll find it. The Eagle comes out, and Janquillo, he is gonna fall. The round will be won by Anonymo. Almost Janquillo making it work. But it will be 6 on the board for Anonymo. It takes 6 in a row. And this is just perfectly played from Anonymo. Almost Janquillo making it work. Almost. But almost isn't enough. And that's what we see now. Surely, Coalesce aren't going to make this one 15-0, right? That's not how it's supposed to go. And now the B push comes in, or at least 2 players are going to be trying to walking their way up. (6-0) leads. An AWP on Janquillo, and it seems like Coalesce is playing it slow. Same can be said about Anonymo, not taking any aggression, but that's not a thing that you see quite often on Mirage. It's a nice pickup from Mana now coming in. Hudson with the AWP still posted up. Jiggle peeking from Mana is in. Hudson, he didn't see the play across, and now the smokes come in. Anonymo in demand disadvantage. Maybe this is a round that Coalesce can take. Maybe this is something that they can bring to the tank. There's a small gap, is there? Veggie, he's trying to find it. It seems like Coalesce want to move their way on to the A side back. With Sossel still waiting in this connector area. Oh, he's getting timing maybe. The peek comes in. Demo will not take him down. Tutson with the AWP close. And now the A side push comes in. 2 players pushing in from Ram. Tutson, he's going to take the first. Janquillo is out. Didn't spot the play across on Palace. Thomas trying to fight it, but some way, somewhat. Anonymo is able to take it back. The bomb can be planted, but it is going to be Coalesce yet again being in the man advantage, being in the clutch man advantage. Robin now down to 9 HP. He has to stick the bomb, and oh no, peeking out from CT. Oscar is going to be taking him down. 7 on the board. Anonymo is in such a lead now, and now the first pass comes in for Coalesce, but Anonymo is taking it. They make it look so easy. And Coalesce is not playing the best of their life right now. I gotta say, they are struggling to keep up with the Anonymo squads here. What is Coalesce gonna do? Are they gonna go for the AK armor buy? Are they gonna be going for the armor deco buy? That's going to be the question, because if they go for an armor deagle buy, of course, they will have guns next one, but they will also have some trouble getting themselves more rounds. And Thomas, he is going to buy, but the rest will go for pistol. So an hero AK coming out, and I'm not sure if that's really what it's supposed to be, or if that was the call coming in. Not so sure, but maybe Thomas can do something with the hero AK. Also will go for the Galil as well. But I mean, if they don't get a bomb plan this time, Coalesce, then Thomas is not going to be able to afford an AK next round. Smoke used. Execute comes in. Oscaris is going to be on CT. Veggie will end up for the first, second found, and a third coming in as well. Again, A side been held onto by the Anonymo squads, and they have taken 8 now. They win the half already, and it's only 8 rounds won. You see in your top right of your screen, it's 13-16. First half of first game won by Anonymo. That's fine. We're just gonna tell everyone who doesn't understand it, it's fine. 8-0 now, and yeah. Thomas will go for the AK, and Soso is going to be dropping him an AK, I think. I think that's what happened. Otherwise, Thomas couldn't have afforded an AK, and he is going to fall. Hudson with the first kill. Leaving the 5v4, Veggie peeking out, and the kills are going away. Anonymo is feeling so strong, they're going for every single peek. Hudson is now going to be trying to stay alive, and it's a clean sweep. Anonymo take 9, and it's just everything falling apart for Coalesce, it seems like. This is not how you want to end it. (9-0), Coalesce looking to go for armor decal by now, and I mean, the kills, the peaks that Anonymo are doing right now are so incredibly strong. I mean, Coalesce gets something back, but then there is just Anonymo always with an answer. And it's always working out. That's where you know that a match is going to be very tough. Mana there with the first kill. On Oscarus though, didn't think that would happen, but the first kill is found, and that's going to be a nice startup of this round. A nice startup of a potential thing, and now the Deagles are actually working out. First round is always a round where you win with Deagles, it seems like. Demo is still on the side, still waiting on this under balcony position. It's gonna find one, second kill found, could go for a third, and he actually gets them all. Holy Thomas now left in the 1v1. The AWP from Tutson, the bomb will be planted. Now it's the 1v1 retake having to come in. If Tutson gets this, that's just the spirit of this game. That is just the spirit of this game. Thomas is playing. He is going to get the kill, and it's Coalesce who finally secures themselves the round. Finally takes it. And Coalesce is going to take themselves their first round. But it will be 9 rounds won in a row. That's all it took for Coalesce to win it, a Deagle round. You see here Demo. He tries everything he can, but the final kill is just a bit too far from him. Too far out of his reach. The round will be won by Coalesce. And up on Tutson. And up on Jankio. So full buy still coming out for the Anonymous side, but also for Coalesce. Is Coalesce going to be able to build out more, or is it going to be Anonymo taking it back yet again? Getting themselves to double digits, potentially getting themselves further. That's going to be a question answered pretty shortly. As now Coalesce is playing a default yet again. And now it seems like Anonymous doesn't want to take it. Playing pretty slow as now Mana, he's trying to jump for the stairs aggressively. There's a player hiding inside of stairs as Mana takes the first kill. There comes the peek from Oscarus in as well. That's 2 kills going away from Mana. The third peek from Tutson is there. He's going for some combat offing, tagging Darkinho there. And now seems like Anonymo going for a bit too much of the aggression inside of the round. They're feeling really confident still. Of course they are. Oh my goodness. Anonymo. What is happening? They're going for every single peek, and as it seems to fall, everything goes right again. Double digits could be on our way as Darkinho is going to be with his knife out, pulls out the AWP. But will Tutson be expected? Oh, there comes the knife out, Darkinho. If he had the AWP out, he might have gotten himself a shot. But Anonymo take themselves double digits. And the pass coming in for Coalesce, of course. They want to break the momentum a bit from Anonymo. They're going for every single peek, and it's just not even funny how they're going for it. You see it, Mana. Crucial factor there from the connector. I was going to say, yeah, you see it. First 2 kills found. And in some way, it's all just falling apart with Tutson still pushing in here, going for something aggressive. And then the final kill coming in. Double digits secured. Pass is finished. Or it's still ongoing, I'm not sure. 20 seconds is freeze time, I suppose. And everyone is going to be buying their way up. Everyone from Coalesce having to get themselves a bit down temperature. They might be a bit mad because it's all not working out. And now, yeah, there comes the pass from Anonymo. Maybe Veggie is having some technical issues. No, he isn't, but they will still just have Coalesce waiting. Maybe it's also something tactical. You never know. Things could happen like that, where a team just calls a technical pause after the opponents call a tactical pause to keep them out of the momentum. They've just spoken everything through. They're going to do it. Then for you, have to wait another 30 seconds is so incredibly frustrating. Now we're gonna see. Can Anonymo get more than 10? It's already a good half, but only getting 10 would now be a shame for them. Would be a great thing for Coalesce. Don't get me wrong. But for Anonymo, it would be a shame. Sosso is gonna be trying to push his way onto the B side now. Flashbang used, Push is coming in into the B side. Sosso is going to be trying to lead the charge. There comes Demo with the first kill. And everything yet again falling apart. But still a two-man army left for the Coalesce side. Robin is going to be pushing in, going in towards underpass. The nade is going to come through. Robin, he's trying to stay alive. The molly is used, but the B side is where the bomb is heading. The bomb is laying. Thomas has to do it all. Has to step up. Same goes for Robin, but he is going to be on 50 HP and he doesn't have the ability to be already close towards that bomb site. He needs to move towards it first. The bomb is very well out of reach. It's Thomas who finds the first kill, second kill on the counter, and now Oscar is still waiting for CT. Thomas knows he has a 1v1 here on the side. He knows he's up against Demo, and Demo has been dragged out a bit by his teammates. Thomas down to 3 kills. He's in the 1v1. Could take it. 40 seconds remaining and Thomas gets it. The 1v2 clutch going out. And what a way to finish it off. What a way to get Coalesce the second round. But I mean, we take those. Coalesce takes those, and now Demo is gonna be on the backside, you saw it. Yeah. Round 1. I don't know why I was trying to commentate the highlights, but it's Tutson who will lose the AWP duel to Gianquino there. Unfortunate for Tutson, but he went for an aggressive peek, and that's what Anonymo has been doing quite a lot, going for those aggressive peeks, and Coalesce wasn't ready for it at all. But now they are. They are sharp. They are ready. Innocent gonna be jumping out. We'll find the frag. Oscar is going for an aggressive peek as well. This is what Anonymo has been doing all series long. All game long. Thomas waiting for the push. Anonymo has been taking a quite nice setup with Innocent moving towards that B side. He has 34 points of health remaining, so not a lot to work with. Molly will be deployed on the B side. And that's going to drive Coalesce towards that A side. He's going to bring them together. And now it's Demo who is shoulder peeking. He is going to be testing it up and now peeks back. Demo stepping. That's going to be the lure where Thomas falls for. Oscar is will be finding the frag. Gianquino coming in from apartments. From Palace, I should say. The peek coming in. The push on the A side now. Flash. Oh, it's beautiful. Bomb dropped. The Kyo is gonna fall and leaving Sossel in the 1v2. 1v1 now. 20 seconds remaining. Innocent on 34 points of health. Has to stay alive, but with 15 seconds left of the clock, time slowly running in the S. And Sossel still has to plant a bomb. He will be going for a safe default plant, or is he just gonna say is he gonna fake? He's gonna fake, pulling out the bomb, and he will be sprayed down. Innocent. He knows he has to go for the defuse. He has to go for the plant, and oh my goodness, Innocent. Spraying him down through the box. The round is won by Anonymo. They take 11. And 11 is already looking great. It's not the 10 rounds, that would be a shame. And now it's going to be Coalesce yet again. Probably going for either a full buy or a Armored Eagle buy. It will be a full buy. They're going to go twice for the full-ish half buys. You know what they say. Mana going to be... I don't know what they're going to do, Coalesce. They have no gun for Janquillo. Okay, Janquillo is gonna go for... Oh wait, they have an AK for Janquillo. Okay, never mind. Nate comes in. Soso is gonna be waiting around the corner. Body comes in, and a peek from Janquillo is there. The trade comes in. Oscar is making it work or not. Damage taken to the players from Coalesce, but side. At least a double man advantage taken here for the Coalesce players, and that's gonna be good. That's gonna be great. Demo with the MP9. Trying to find himself something. Soso will hear the drop. He's waiting from the connector area. Now it's only Tutson left in the 1v4. As an up, but the bomb is heading towards the B side. That's something Tutson might realize or might not. Bomb getting planted on the B side. Tutson, yeah, this is a 1v4 that he should never win. And he is never going to win because I think he's just going to be saving. That means that Coalesce is going to be on 3. It's going to be either 11 or 12 for Anonymo. 12 would be really hard for Coalesce to get a comeback rolling. But we know that they picked Mirage. They picked Mirage for a reason. They picked Mirage because they like to play Mirage. And that means that the CT side is usually going to be great as well. That's in there still with 2 frags. And 11-3 now is the scoreline. Coalesce is going to get themselves armor and guns up. Zakio will be able to buy an AK, but is he going to go for it? Is he going to go for that? Yes, he is. No util required. And Anonymo, last round in the half, they don't have a good buy, but the Deeks might be working out with aggressive playstyle they pull. They might be doing it. It is their playstyle for now. It has been just rushing out, trying to go for aggressive plays, and then if you hit some headshots with the Deagles, things might be working out. But Innocent, he's gonna die. That's one of the guns out. That's the FAMAS out of the play. Now only the MP9 is the other weapon around the pistols. Peek yet again, but it is gonna be falling. Coalesce, they know how to play against those pushes now. Just stacking up on mid, waiting for every single player to peek in one by one. And now Veggie is the only player who can really do anything here. Of this mid aggression. Mana, he's not spotting the head out, is he? Mana? He could have seen the head there, I think. But he probably thinks it's the top of the box. Ooh, Veggie. Once again. He's playing with fire, and it will be 11 on the board for Anonymo now. They take the half, but it could have been way, way better. We know it was a 9-0 lead. And Coalesce taking it back quite a bit. And we are going to be going into a small break. But 11-4 is now up. Anonymo, let's see what they can do on their T side. Or Coalesce can take it back. Hello everyone, we are back with the second half of this second map. It's 11-4 in the favor of Anonymo, and yeah, Coalesce is falling a bit, it seems like, on this Mirage. It's their pick, so now they're CT side ahead. We're gonna see if the CT side is gonna bring them anything, because 11-4 is gonna be a hard one to come back from, definitely, and they need the pistol round, because otherwise there's gonna be an early lead coming in, and the consequences should be very, very tough. So we're gonna see what is gonna happen, because we are gonna be jumping into the game very soon, I assume. But it is 11-4 as I said. The last map, if we would go to that, is, I guess, Overpass, if I've seen it correctly a few times. But I can look that up for a moment. And I cannot find it. That's nice, but we will see it in the top of the left of your screen. You'll see what the decider is gonna be, and we are gonna be continuing. Oh, it was Inferno. Okay, never mind, never mind. It wasn't Overpass. Inferno is there. We are gonna be joining in now. Coalesce. They should be taking this pistol round, and otherwise it is going to be a tough one for sure for them to take it. Robin waiting on this triple box, and the A side push is coming in very shortly. Smoke from Demo is lined up. It will be a, I guess, Top Gun smoke. Yes, it is. There comes the A push. Robin still in the triple box. Innocent gonna get the first kill. Robin is gonna fall with a beautiful jumping shot from Veggie. How is that working out in Anonymo? They take the side. The bomb plant is coming in, and a retake will have to be coming in for the Coalesce side. It's a 10-second defuse. They don't have a kit to work with, and that's gonna be really, really what favors Anonymo in this one. They can just hold on. They can play for time, but they're gonna go for aggressive holds. They're gonna be falling, and Veggie is waiting from this connector area. Is gonna find one. Demo finds one as well, and now 4 HP for Mana is only left. The burst coming in, and Anonymo, it takes themselves 12. Coalesce, what are they going to be doing in this round? Are they going to be forcing up? Because Anonymo is looking strong. They're on fire. A buy coming in for Coalesce now. It's going to be Deagles, MP9, and a Scout that they have. Versus 4 Galils and an AK on Veggie. So we're going to see if Anonymo can take it. If Anonymo can take this win right here, right now. Or if Coalesce is still gonna fight back. Also walking with his Deagle. It's Demo who is close. Will take him down. The side could be taken over. Demo trying to go for more, but it is side taken over. Hudson leading the charge, but the kills are actually still coming in a bit for the Coalesce side. Deagles and Scout coming in play. It's only Oscars and Veggie now left. Mana getting a dink, or getting attacked, but that's gonna be all he has. Only Jakio now left. He's pushing in from the apartments. The bomb still out of the reach from Anonymo, but they're most certainly going to be picking it up and planting the bomb fairly soon. Jakio left with 41 points of health. Chances are minimum. If the bomb goes down, 10-second defuse has to be coming in. Anonymo isn't going to plant the bomb just yet, or are they? Jakio thinking about A. The bomb is going to be planted. Where is Jankino gonna head? He's first gonna head towards B, checking if it is that. And he hears the bomb. He hears the bomb tapping. The sound is heard, and if the sound is harder on a specific part of the map, it's usually the map where the bomb is. Walk around the smoke, and it's Oscars who takes him down. 13 on the board. Anonymo. They are 3 rounds away from getting this victory. 3 rounds away from the true 2 wins, 1 losses score inside of this ECA. Inside of this Hardcore Gaming Masters main Swiss stage. That would mean they would play tomorrow for a spot inside of the playoffs, and they will be joining Bad News Eagles and the winner of For the Win versus Dabbing Koalas. Ooh, Demo picking up the first kill. Veggie is run out of the A side, and this should be a pretty easy pickup for the Anonymo side. The round after is going to be where it all comes down to. It's gonna all come down to that. All coming down to the last round, to the 14, because that would mean that Coalesce can only fight for overtime if they lose that one. Bomb getting planted. Demo waiting. He's gonna go for a aggressive peek. He's just waiting, and now he peeks out. Swings. Gets the kill. 4 HP is what he has left. The round will be won. Anonymo now on 14. 2 rounds away, ladies and gentlemen. 2 rounds away from getting the victory. Getting this victory and going 2-1 inside of this bracket. That would mean quite a lot of surprise. No, I wouldn't say surprise. Quite a lot of good rounds won. Quite a lot of nice things happening for Anonymo. I don't know where I want to go with that sentence, to be fair. Smoke say is where it's been lined up. We see the jungle smoke lined up for Oscars, and it seems like Anonymo wants to try and get themselves onto the A side. Smoke's lined up, and the push comes in. Robin is going to molly him in the balcony off. And I think Anonymo wants to try and take the A side with those basic smokes. It's Robin who tries to hold on to it, but he is going to fall. Kio getting sprayed, and Anonymo have taken the entry, have taken the side. The A smokes. Usually a thing, pretty basic things you do on this Mirage match, even though you don't see it happen a lot. Like the A smokes are mainly a thing you see in like a lot of lower TCS, at least where I'm playing in. Like, oh, let's go for A smokes. When on Pro CS you see more defaulty playing coming in, you don't see execute like the A smokes are used very often, very early. And now it's 2v4 coming in. Soso has the AWP, has a glass cannon to work with. Jankio has an AWP as well, so a double AWP retake, not a favorable weapon for the job. They are going to be trying to save it for sure. And they are going to be able to save it, but it will be 11 match points coming in. 11 match points. Innocent trying to do everything he can to save to get those 2 AWPs killed. And that's what Anonymo is trying to fight for, of course. There comes the P. Soso doesn't have any armor, so he'll be shot down with just 1 or 2 bullets in whatever body part it is. But it will be 15 on the board. Anonymo, 11 match points, as I just said. Double up setup now coming in. Anonymo, there's no way they're gonna throw this. I think. I keep saying I think we're around it because, I mean, Coalesce is still fighting for it. They want to get this win still. It needs 11 rounds in a row, and there has been comebacks that have been even worse than this one. I've seen worse ones, I can tell you guys. But 11 in a row, when you are with your back against the wall, is going to be a tough one. I have to admit. Push comes through, the A side taken over. Anonymo is going to play this round retake, or Coalesce is going to play this round retake. The bomb getting planted, the retake will have to come in. What is going to happen? Robin pushing through, is going to find one, will be traded out. The 4v3, man advantage in the favor of Anonymo. Not even a single round it seems like, or is it still going to be one round for Coalesce? That will be taken. Jaquinho post up with AWP. Again, 2 ops in a retake. Not the favorable weapons for the job. Also is going to find one. Jaquinho finds another one as well. Now leaving Tutson in the 1v3. An op is posted up. The bomb getting stick this time. And Jaquinho going to get the flick shot. We're not going to be stopping just yet. Coalesce is at least going to have a fight for it. That's what we love to see. We love to see teams getting everything they can out of the game. And that's what Coalesce is trying to do. Trying their best to make it a bit competitive. Now we're gonna see what Anonymo can do. 5 players for the Anonymo side, waiting for an A execute. The smokes come in. The push is there, I think, as well. So the smoke is blocked, I suppose, by Robin. And that's gonna be a nice thing he has right there. Smoke coming through. Robin gonna find one. Robin finding a second. The bomb will get planted. That's going to leave the 3v5 retake coming in. Demo is going to find Robin though. Tension slowly falling for Anonymo in this round. 1v4 now for Tutson left. He is only going to get himself one. The trade comes in. And that's 6 on the board. Coalesce feeling strong, but it is just a bit too late, I suppose. Two rounds from the 11 are found. 9 more to go. Nine more to go. I'm saying that with a big smile on my face because, I mean, honestly, man. Do we think that Coalesce can still take it? Of course they can, but it's gonna be 9 more rounds having to be won, and I might be getting myself the caster curse in, and it might actually happen for me saying it, but the Theo gonna be taken out. We're gonna be seeing if this match is gonna be done or if we're gonna continue, and Mana and Robin definitely want to continue. Veggie gonna be getting that kill. Mana down to 15 HP as well, and the kills are coming in. Damage is also taken, and now maybe the 3v3 retake, maybe the 3v3 side take from Anonymo is gonna be enough. Mana is waiting on the A side still. Is still from the triple box position. Molly comes in, triple has to be checked still. And he's hiding triple box position. Not a lot of players are checking. Veggie's gonna fall. Hudson, wait, knowing there's someone in the triple box. Oscar's gonna take him down. The 1v2 from Thomas. And he will be taken down. Anonymo take the game. And I said maybe it was still going to be possible. But yeah, 2 rounds was the only thing that Coalesce could do. A 2-0 victory for Anonymo is in. 16-13 on Ancient. And then 16-6 on Coalesce, on Mirage. So yeah, unfortunate stuff for Coalesce coming in. But it is going to be a 2-1 where Anonymo is now heading. They won 2 matches, 1 match lost, so they're going to be on that part of the bracket. On the other hand, we have Coalesce having 1 win and 2 losses right now, so they are going to be facing elimination tomorrow. I want to thank you guys all for watching the stream. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope to see you guys back at one of the next streams. I will be streaming tomorrow as well with the 2 last games. Yet again, see you guys later.